Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. So, this is the 300th video of Final Fantasy XI, and we're past all the narrative, and it's just the keep it on struggle of playing. And we're up to Master Level 6 now. Not that big of a deal, honestly. It turns out that once you get up to like Master Level 30, it starts taking like 500,000 exemplar points per level. Once you're up to level 40, it starts taking over 1,000,000, and oh boy, it's going to be quite the feat to do any of that. So today, though, we're going to go through Sheol C and finally get all of our Sheols out of the way, I suppose. Look at all these people here. It's amazing. Alright. Apparently you can make money off of Sheol Gaol, so like, not to mention doing Odyssey and whatnot, as they call it. Let's see. And apparently it's like really consistent money, and also lustrous stuff that you need for augmenting Unity NM drops, which could get us some very powerful, or enhance some very powerful gear that we already are in possession of, and further enhance other gear that we don't yet have possession of. Oh, excuse me. But, I don't know about any of that. We really are reaching the part of the game where we actually start, like, we need to start having groups. And, like, we just don't have them, you know, like, they just don't exist for us. Because our schedule is crap, and, you know, my fiance takes up a lot of my time. And I mean, it's worth it, right? Like, that's life. That's like the stuff you live for, is, you know, to have a significant other and loved one, and spend time with your family and their family, and oh, invisible trolls. Okay, that's not good. Of course, this is the final, like, Sheol Gaol or whatever, the highest stage. So we'll probably die a few times as we run through it to get the row objective out of the way, I would imagine. Also, it's crazy to me how detailed the maps on the wiki are for this. Like, I guess there's a map in the data file somewhere, but like, there's no map we can access in game. But they must have like data mined it out there, because like it looks like the map on the wiki looks exactly like you would expect a map in game to look. It's wild. I don't know how they do that. I don't know where they pull it from. Take me to Hell C Tech 2, please. Okay, I don't know if we even need to sneak up, but I guess we'll find out. Buggards are usually sight, right? I'm not familiar with Buggards' aggroing pattern. They're not actually that typical monster to run into. It's also actually one of the few monsters they haven't reused in Final Fantasy XIV yet. I've got a friend whose favorite monster, I guess, from 11 is Buggards. They're really memorable to him, and he's like waiting for him to like use them in 14. That could be a video in and of itself. I could go through all the monsters in 11 that like you would see again in 14 if you go play 14. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be that interesting of a video, but like, eh. Oh dear God! Ow! Fuck! Oh, we're gonna lose a master level in here. Jesus. Okay. Swing. Oh man. Well, at least we have, I guess, raise 3 from the armor. So we're losing like, I think like 5% instead of 10% of the level or something. Okay, yeah, we didn't lose too much. Please stop aggroing me, Tiger. Please go home. Turn around and go home, you stupid tiger. Jesus. Oh, nice. Okay, so race 3 really helps. Lose a lot less. Thank you, Twilight Set. Just another reason we need to get the item level version of that set. Okay, we got what? Poops. Okay. You know, just in case there's undead on, like, I don't know if there's undead or not. Just in case there's undead, maybe we should wait and like try to come out of. It's like we can't wide scan even. Like we just have to like we don't need to rest a full. We don't need to like rest until we're on weak or anything. But since there's no we gotta make our HP white so we're technically not bleeding anymore. Also, you can know in the text box that I've switched to the Sylvie Unity to try it out. It's a little bit weird. She's like a Geomancer / White Mage. And she doesn't melee at all, which is kind of a disappointment, but she doesn't melee at all. She does like White Mage support things. Like she'll cure 4, she'll cast haste 1. But then she uses Geomancy bubbles, and they depend on what job you are. For most of the jobs, most of the physical jobs in the game, she will use Indie Fury on herself, and instead of putting down a bubble, because I guess that would be too complex for them to code, she uses the Geomancy skill from like, I think it's the high 80s called Entrust, where the Geomancer can cast a Geo spell and radiate it off of a party member. So she'll do that to you, and she'll entrust her common, like for most jobs, I think it's like Warrior, Monk, Thief, Dark Knight, Beastmaster, Samurai, Ninja, Dragoon, I think Corsair and Puppet Master as well, and Dancer as well. She'll do Indie Fury, which is attack up, and Indie Frailty on the Entrust. And so basically at 99, she gets Geomancy +3, so her Fury gives plus 42.8% attack to the whole party while they're in the bubble, and then her Frailty is minus 13.5% defense on the monsters that you have aggro on that are in her bubble. So she's effectively a more reliable Kultata as far as offenses go. Although, in my opinion, she can also be basically a better version of Joachim. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. But because we have them on Bureau now, like we kind of don't. We kind of don't need a Pururu anymore. So, I mean, it's like a mixed bag for me, because like Sylvie doesn't like just straight up replace other trusts that we use for like literally every situation. She's just like most of the time she's better for offensive stuff. Uh-huh. Let me give you 3 Mogulaphone 2s. I know where, huh? Okay. I think this is for Sheol Gaol. Okay, yeah, and Sheol Gaol, basically you have to use a full party. Everyone has to be a different job. You have no sub-jobs. You can't use trusts, and it's where you fight the Odyssey mega bosses that have different difficulty layers called vengeance layers. And I don't know if we'll ever get into doing that. My brother's gotten into doing that recently. I think he's up to V15 on like half the bosses or something. But he's so far ahead of us, you know, like he's like master level like 35 on Ranger or whatever, and like master level like 27 Thief or something with like a master level 30 Geomancer on his dual box character. And he's been, you know, like, he's never given up playing 11 over like the past decade, so like he's done more than we have, and it's just sort of further along than we'll be. We have quite a ways to catch up to him still. But yeah, so now that we've done that, we are allowed, I believe, to augment our Unity items, which we don't have that much Unity stuff to augment. We've only got a few things, and I don't remember exactly how that works. But I guess we could check it out. We definitely want to try to get some stuff augmented, because it could be quite useful. Okay. And the weird thing about augmenting these is you have to actually, as far as I know, it's like a lot of, you pay a shit ton of Unity accolades or something. And, I've never augmented anything before because I didn't go through the shield zones for Odyssey, so. Let's see, the website says hides, so. Okay, alright. Pay 30,000 accolades. Okay, so basically, now that we've done that, we trade in hides. I don't know exactly how many we need to trade in. Okay, let's see. Let's try all of them. Oh wow. Okay, so this is gonna be like a ridiculous amount of stuff. Just try and see exactly how much we need here. Okay, so basically it's a rank points system, and it's like for rank 1 you need 50 RP, for rank 2 you need 80. So it's like it looks like so we're ranked 4 out of 15 with what, 57 heights, so well, that doesn't seem right. No, whatever. Point being, we're gonna need like several stacks of hides. So I don't know if we can buy them off the auction house or not. But they come out of Sheol, so we'll have to like see about trying to farm that, I guess. Let's check. Lusterless hide, second lustrous. Oh, basically 1 million for a full stack. Wow, okay. It's painful, but let's check it out. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna succeed in lowballing it, but we'll try. Alright, I think we could try. Oh, hey, look, we lowballed it. Okay, let's see how much 3 stacks gets us. Yeah, we'll try. We'll try that. I don't want to spend all my gil right now. This is like a red mage and a bard piece, so. Once it's fully augmented, supposedly it'll have 45 accuracy, 45 magic accuracy, 10 dexterity, and plus 50 in spell damage. So it'll be pretty good, pretty great for red mage, and not a bad accuracy offhand. For the other jobs, I can use it, but let's see what happens here. Oh wow. So this is gonna take like man, I don't know how many this is gonna take. Let me try counting it up here. Rank 9. Let's see. So, oh, what? How did that happen? Oh. Apparently if I press L2, select an item from your inventory, then use the left macro button or the control key while highlighting another item. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know what that is. What? I don't know. So, wait, like 3 stacks took us from rank 4 to rank 9. That puts us at what? We traded in like 57 hides at first. So that puts us at, what, 354 hides total? Let's look. So online here it goes 10, 16, that's 26, and 24 is 50. 84, 128. Is it like, surely there's, instead of showing me a table, you could just tell me how many I need, because it looks like it would always be the same. So just tell me how many I need. Come on now. Okay, let's go to a calculator app. This is annoying. Okay, so 196 plus 172 plus 150 plus 130 plus 112 plus 96 plus 82 plus 68 plus 56 plus 44 plus 34 plus, no, not underscore, plus 24 plus 16 plus 10. 1190. Huh. If that's the case, man, then these lustreless wings are fucking retarded, and this is stupid, and I hate it. I think that's definitely one of my biggest gripes about everything in endgame nowadays. It's just like, essentially, it's like, oh, just go buy gil, just go buy gil. Everything costs so much gil, just go buy gil, just go buy gil. It's like, it's no wonder there's like a fucking huge gil buying, like, runoff or whatever. Like, it costs like this much money just to like get like side grade equipment. Like, it's really frustrating. Like, I've never liked having to kowtow to in-game currencies. And yeah, this is like, this hurts. Like, this hurts. Like, let's just like walk away. We got 2 more stacks. Watch these 2 stacks not even get us to like rank 11 or something. Like, it'll be like fucking rank 10.5 or some shit. Hot and ready pizza. What are you, Little Caesars? That's funny. Okay, we're getting there. Like, the sword at least has all the augment slots actually doing something now. What rank did we get? Rank 11. Okay. So we did get rank 11. So where do we go from there, though? Like, Man, this is more painful than upgrading a relic because, like, this isn't even, like, as good as one. Like, all the gil we're spinning right now, we could have probably held and used to upgrade our Excalibur instead. Like, this is, like, legitimately painful. Jesus. Okay, so we're like almost there, like it's almost fully upgraded, but like, good God, like it's probably gonna cost us like almost all of our remaining gil if we just keep buying the hides. I don't even feel good about this. Like, this isn't a piece that's gonna be like all jobs or something. I probably should have just like waited and like looked stuff up or something after I saw that this was gonna be a pain in the dick, like everything else in this game. See how far this takes us. This probably like gets us to like the cusp of like rank 14 or something. It probably doesn't get us to fucking rank 15. Oh my God. That's really hilarious. It's like in college, I had a professor for programming, and he was like, "Oh, so you play Final Fantasy 11? I heard that game was kind of grindy." And I was like, "Oh, it's not that bad. It's not grindy." Because I like hate the term grind. And nah, he was totally fucking right. It's totally grindy as shit. Like, obviously. Excuse me, sorry about that. I don't think I got the mic away quite in time. But, yeah. So, we gotta buy like one more stack, I think. If not two more. Hopefully augment this sword. It's painful. It's very painful. We had over 11 million, and now we're like, I don't think we can actually fully afford to augment it just by buying the hides. Like, I guess it'll be worth it though. We'll make it our best offhand option, I think, for both Red Mage and Bard. And possibly other jobs too, in certain situations. But it feels painful, like, this is not, like, dear God. Like, wow, like, just, damn, you know. Hey man, please fully augment this. Uh-oh. Oh no. It's not even done. It's not even done. So a full stack. Well, like it said 715 RP before that time. And it got down to 220. So a full stack was like 495. So it's like 5 RP per hide. Like, that means we still need like, what, 44 hides or some shit? Like, I guess we can go to Juno and see if someone's like selling them in a bazaar or something. Good God, man. Just like, I just like killed all the money we had. And it didn't even feel good. Normally, like, when I make big purchases in this game, I feel pretty good about them. That purchase, though, it's just, no, I don't. I do not. But I suppose it could be worse. Also, you might notice this item I've got in my inventory, this impish box. And even though it's clearly an imp's horn, it says a square box left behind by an imp. It appears that anyone should be able to use it. And that's for a fight they introduced a couple of monthly patches ago called Peach Power, where it's like, it takes place on the cutter, on the black Ashu Tailif. And like, it's weird. Everyone in your party needs an impish box, and the only way to get the impish box is to steal it with Thief's Steal command from Locust imps, which are the like level 140 imps that they added to Cadaver Mire. You can only steal it when they're below 20% HP and they've taken their horn out, because the Locust imps, they don't start with their horn out. They only pull the horn out at 20% HP left. So you have to do that, and then after that you have to, like, steal it. And the steal rate is just absolute garbage. Like, people say you should wait for them to do a Tantara, and that's like a 50-50 chance for you to not even be able to use the steal command afterwards, because the abrasive Tantara gives you amnesia, which doesn't allow you to use job abilities. Whereas deafening Tantara just merely silences you, and you can just steal. But like, I've actually earned all of my master levels so far by going out there as warrior / thief and stealing. And the steal rate, like I said, it's just so low that, like, it sucks. They give like 600-ish exemplar points, but even at just like 5 and 6, they've already dropped down to giving like 580. So like, getting master levels is such a fucking crapshoot, dude. Like, sorry if I sound really gloomy, but I'm kind of in a bad mood, and my patience for 11's sandpaper-like quality is not really here in the moment. Like, I am feeling worn away. Lustrous scales, how about that? But what about the hides, my man? My kingdom for some hides? I just want to buy 44 hides, please. I don't know what most of this stuff is for. And I don't know how to make gil no more. Actually, probably the easiest way for us to make gil would be to hop on Blue Mage / Thief, put on our lucky egg, and then like run through like Dynamis Windurst or Dynamis Juno or some shit, and chain like, I don't know, the whole zone or something, and kill them all in a few casts, and repeat, and just farm currency singles without even doing procs or anything. Man, seriously, no lustrous hides anywhere? Like, I don't want to like pay for a whole stack. Maybe the auction house site can help me out with the search function. It'll tell me where people are at. Let's see if they've got them in their bazaar. Lustreless hide, go. Let's see. Someone in Ottergon Whitegate. Let's see. Supposedly 3 hours ago, someone named Simpt in Port Juno here 3 hours ago. Let's see. Let's look. Let's look. Are they here? Nope, they've moved to northern Sandaria and are currently in a party and active. So, I don't know if we can catch them and buy 44 hides from them. Guess we could try. So I doubt people have bought all their hides. Because according to this, they have 535 hides in their bazaar, which is pretty wild. Our next choice is Messiah's, which is in Ottergon Whitegate, supposedly 3 hours ago, with a quantity of 65. But theirs are more expensive, so let's see if we can't find this Simpt. I'm thinking they're either in their mogul house and we're not going to be able to find them, or they're either next to the home point that's next to the chateau. For some reason on this server people like to AFK there, I don't know why. Oh, there they are actually, okay. Cool. Should only need 44. Which is still like half our guild, but now we know where that guy is. So, and he seems to be here AFK. So that's cool. Thank you, Simp. Thank you for fulfilling my fucking desire to just shit all my gil away on a sword I'm probably not even going to wield for a while. I do want to get Master on Red Mage. And I do want to, like, work on Bard and work on other stuff. I guess we can use it on Corsair as an offhand too, right? So that'll be helpful on Corsair. There we go. Fully augmented Demersive Deacon. Incredibly painful. Huh? Yep, give me all that prize powder, bitch. Oh. Yeah. So I was telling you about Peach Power, but as it stands, the way Peach Power works, each person gets the impish box. You all go to the cutter together, and when you enter the fight, like, I think one person uses the box, or maybe everyone uses the box. Like, I've never done it, so like I've only read. And either way, the item gets used within the fight, and you need it in your inventory to enter the fight. And then, based on the number of people in your party, the Flan Princesses will spawn, which is a reference, and they're like purplish pink, and that's a reference to Final Fantasy IV. And each one you kill will give you 10,000 exemplar points. So you're incentivized to go in a party of full regular people. I don't know if trust can be utilized. And also there's a random chance for everyone to get a, they call it Guimave meat. It's basically pink flan meat, and you can trade that to an NPC in Nash Mao, who will give you adamantite armor in exchange for it. And the adamantite armor is I-119 body piece. That's all jobs, 40 accuracy, 40 attack, 20 magic defense bonus, 40 in every stat, and then minus 20% damage taken. And so it's like the best body piece in the game for damage taken setups for like every job. I think it has like 103 magic evasion as well, or something like that. So it's highly desirable. But I heard the drop rate's kind of shitty. Apparently a guy on the forum who told me like most of the details on stealing the Impish box and stuff, he said that it took him 60 tries of the fight to get the adamantine armor. And like, you don't get it directly, obviously. You get the Guimave meat, and then you trade it to this guy in Nashmao. Which I guess we'll go talk to him, because I don't know if like we'd have to talk to him to be able to enter the fight anyway, or what. Oh yeah, okay, it's not plus 40 in every stat. It's 200 defense, 182 HP, 118 MP, 38 strength, 38 dexterity, 51 vitality, 51 mind, 25 agility, 38 intelligence, 38 charisma, 40 accuracy, 40 magic attack, 83 evasion, 107 magic evasion, magic defense bonus plus 20, damage taken minus 20%. And it's from an NPC named Shelu Mapelu. Let's see. And of course, we don't actually have it, right? We just have the Impish box. But I'm hoping Like, before I started this recording, I was actually considering, like, sitting around and yelling for, like, an hour in-game to see if I could, like, get into a group that was doing it. But then I was just like, it's already, like, 3:30 a.m., I don't think. Eep, pay me no heed. I seek the power of the peach so that I can stop the transformation and remain human evermore. Okay, so he's a blue mage that doesn't want to turn into a soul flayer, it turns out. That's interesting. But yeah. I don't really know what else to show. I guess we could do something that would have a chance at us getting stuff. I don't know, like... I can't, like, at this point I'm having trouble remembering what I've even actually shown us do on screen, and I'm just like, what have I shown, you know? And it comes up in my mind, in my head, it's just like, oh, you know, I've shown, you know, like, all the story, I've shown all the nation story, all the, yeah, everything considered a mission I've shown. I guess we could do a high tier battlefields, or try to. I've been trying to do the Shinryu high tier battlefield, which has a very low drop rate on everything from it. It drops item level versions of all the same stuff from the normal Shinryu fight, but the drop rate's like less than the Kraken Club apparently for like all the stuff you'd really care about, like the armor. Apparently you have a higher chance of getting it from A-Man Trove, which is really saying something because A-Man Trove sucks donkey balls, and you know, like, you're more likely to just die when you go into an A-Man Trove than you are to get anything at all. And even when you open several boxes and then the center box without dying, like, you know, it's like, I've gotten, like, a few good things from A-Man Trove after having, like, done it for, like, a year. And I never feel good when I do it. Like, I never feel good when I go into A-Man Trove. I really hate it. There's a video of a guy, Ejin, one of the more well-known 11 players who streams. Has been streaming regularly for like the last like 6 or 7 years or something. And there's a video of him on YouTube actually killing the mimic from A-Man Trove, and it's very cathartic to watch because it's just like, you don't know how he actually pulled it off, but he pulls it off, and it's beautiful. Okay, so we use what, the line roll. Usually we go with Quiltada, but we're gonna go with Sylvie now. And let's see, Almia. I think I usually whip out a Roha, but I don't think I need her at this point. I could be wrong. So what we do is we run around Shinryu and get all our trust behind him, or most of them behind him. Like, the most important thing is that they're not in the path of his breath attacks. That's literally the most important thing. Oh yeah, also check it out. Our 1 hour abilities have 45-minute recast. Pretty nice. We're mastered. Settle down there, Shinryu. I'm here to whoop your ass. Even on very easy, he's pretty dangerous. Depending on what he chooses to do. Apparently some people have, like red mages, capable of soloing him on very difficult other jobs, soloing him on higher difficulties. Even without trust, that's like a way to flex. And I frankly don't know how they do it. But I guess it's something to do to prove you're good at 11. I'm just glad to be able to beat him on very easy by myself, because we couldn't always. Like, I thought we'd be able to when, like, after I'd done it duo with my friend Emilib and some other people, my friend, I think it's Tigris, and it's like, oh no, their added damage, quite a bit, you know, more than he gave it credit for, Broham. God. Whiffing the first hit on my Savage Blade. That's like the most important hit. Of course, the nice thing about Shinryu is, like, he won't spin once, like, he has hate or whatever, so you can actually sneak attack him if you want to. You just risk getting stunned for like 8 or 9 seconds. Oh, look at that! Nothing of consequence at all. Delicious. It's almost like the drop rate's terrible. Gotta keep people subscribed and playing somehow, I suppose. I can't believe we spent 10.5 million just augmenting the Demersal Deegan. Crazy. Of course, Odyssey's only been out since 2020, so it's only actually, like, the Unity item has existed. The Demersal Deegan has existed since like 2015, but the augments for it have only existed since like the middle of 2020, like summer 2020. So that's kind of interesting. Suppose we could try a couple other high-tier battlefield. There's always Lady Lilith, and I actually kind of want to do the Alexander one because even though we've got the Sacro, what is it? Is the shield the bulwark? That we hardly ever use anymore. Let's see. Oops. There's a breastplate, a Sacro breastplate that I kind of want to get from that. Yeah, okay. Bulwark. Cool, cool, cool. Which, like, I guess we could do, we could go do Lilith and we could do Alexander, and then like we'd be out of merit space pretty much. Yeah, the reason I do Lilith first is because she's easy. She's like cheese dick easy. And we're 4/5 on the Malignant set. We just need hands, and we'll have full Malignants. But I don't really care about them because it's like so. Like at that point, like by the time you have like 4 or 5 Malignants, it's not like you're like thinking to yourself, oh man, I don't want 5 of 5 Malignants. You're just thinking to yourself, oh, is it really worth the time investment for you like to really stress out about it? Like, it's not like there's a set bonus. Would be cool to say I had full Malignants, though. It's literally the only drop I need from her fight, too. I literally have everything else. I have every weapon, I have the earring. I have her panties. Suppose we can use Sylvie instead of Coltada here as well. I don't really know exactly how Geomancy interacts with Lilith. I don't know a lot about Geomancy at all, really. Like I looked up exactly how the buffs work, but I don't know like their exact interaction with monsters. Like some monsters apparently have Geomancy resistance because of how good Geomancer was. They like basically wanted to nerf it without like directly nerfing it. Oh look, half your HP has been removed, you sexy bitch. Yeah. The thing that Sylvie really has over Coltada as far as buffing attack goes is her attack buff is, I think, slightly higher than his 11 roll Corsair or Chaos roll. But the real clincher is that she gives you frailty as well, so she's kind of nice. But I guess if you're playing Paladin or Rune Fencer or any of the other jobs where she does different Geomancy, you have to kind of watch out if you were going for physical attack power. So I think for Paladin and Rune Fencer, she actually does the haste, the Indy haste. And I didn't look at the value for that, so I don't know exactly what she does with that. Oh look, no Malignant hands. Oh man, oh, so devastating, so devastating. But yeah, Sylvie, I guess, like depending on what job you main or decide to use a lot, could be quite a bit different. I kind of miss a Pururu, honestly. Like, like the reason I switched though is I wasn't like using her very much with Moburo. I was just like, oh, you know, I'll just use someone else that's actually like doing stuff for me. Okay, let's go. Divine Interference. This one's really weird. Okay, so yeah, so Sylvie will use Cures 1 through 4. She'll do Nah spells, Erase, Haste, and then she uses Not to restore her MP. But yeah, so for Paladin and Rune Fencer, she'll use Indie Haste and Indie Refresh. For Ninja, she'll use Indie Haste and Indie Regen. For Black Mage, Red Mage, and Scholar, she uses Indie Acumen or Indie Focus and Indie Refresh based on enemy level. For White Mage, Bards, Summoners, she uses Indie Refresh and Indie Acumen. And for Geomancers, she uses Indie Refresh and Indie Langor. That's kind of sad. But, okay. Okay, so for this one, we don't want a tank trust. We actually just want skill chains to like not happen, as far as I'm aware. So we're just gonna whip out Sylvie and like I guess the bards. And Alexander has more HP than Lilith by a bit, but he's like not too terrible. I've killed this one before. I accidentally entered it without really meaning to last time I actually did it. But he has like these weird caveats to him, like if you skill chain on him, he gains like he basically goes crazy. And then he can't be hurt except from like being attacked from the front or something. Supposedly. And I think he also built up like the weapon skill wall. I'm not 100% sure on that. It's nice that we get his cool music though. Even if the setting of fighting him is kind of less cool. Or less cool than Nizul anyway. I really like the look of Nizul. It's very cool to me. Oh look, he's light skill chaining on us. Look, Chad. Okay, so our Savage Blades are still doing 32k, so I guess we don't need to change. That might be something that only happens in higher difficulties, as far as the weapon skill walls are concerned. We could throw a Vorpal Blade out there if we really want to. It'll do less damage than the Savage Blade by a country mile, but... let's do Fast Blade for the hell of it, why not? 6700 Fast Blade, that's funny. Radiant Sacrament my asshole, bitch. Oh look, he petrified us. How about that? Oh, but Montburo has fucking AoE stone now through the use of mixed gold needle. What a Chad. I wonder if Sylvie will be mad at us if we trick attack her. It's not going to do anything for our damage really, but, you know, like, why not? You know, why not? Pretend that we're actually a thief. Alright, down it goes. We get anything cool? No, of course not. Whatever. That's about right for very easy difficulty, so. This is just kind of life now, though. Like, we just go around and it's like, if we're by ourselves, we do stuff on the easiest difficulty and, you know, spam it. And if we actually get to play with real humans, we do stuff on higher difficulties and always have better results. Of course, the reason a lot of people don't team up for high tier battlefields is just for the simple fact that, like, it's all one drop pool and they don't want to compete against each other. Like, they'd rather, you know, have the chance to 100% get it than have to compete with someone, like, for the lot. So that's what people do. It's also kind of funny, like, if you're doing Shinryu at all, because he takes 30 merits instead of 10, like, your merits just disappear so quickly that, like, you feel like holding 75 merits is actually low. I guess we'll do, we'll do one more Lilith on screen, and I think I'll call this recording. I know we didn't really do much of, like, consequence, but I mean, we got, I guess we got access to Sheol Gaol, and we fully augmented a Unity, our first Unity item. While I screamed about bloody murder about my fucking guild disappearing. The main reason I like struggle with guild is just like I've never had a good farming method that actually is time friendly. Like, and really there isn't one, right? Like, if you need a shit ton of guild, like it's like everything else in this game. It's something you actually just have to, like, work towards over time. And, like, it's really easy to lose your patience. Cause, like, you know, for me, I can only enjoy incremental progress for so long before I start going stir crazy. Because you do so much of the same thing over and over and over. Like, you know, like a year and a half ago, whenever I was, like, unemployed, it was kind of great because, like, I could, you know, take this Let's Play at my own pace, 100%, and do things in my off time, like farm the quicksand caves, Antica NMs, and, you know, it's like every hour you make about, with thief, you make about 100k more or less, and so after, you know, like 10 hours you make 1 million, and that was like my best guild method for 75 era. Like, was that, like, slowly but surely selling Imperial currency, except that one time that I think I got in on an RMT's guild moving thing where he was selling silver pieces for 2 million. I managed to sell like 2 silver pieces for 2 million. That was fucking amazing. Of course, that was back on Odin. I don't know if anyone's doing anything weird like that here. I haven't checked. I assume not, because Bahamut is full of NAs. It's like Asher's rejects or something. Even though like people like to talk smack about Astra because it's got the most people on it, therefore it's got the most idiots on it. It's also just like got the most, you know, competent people on it as well, because a lot of people are there, so you know it's more of everyone. And, I'm on Bahamut because I don't really like crowds, but I moved off of because, you know, like, a man can only play solo without like even the hope of really grouping for so long before he goes a little bit, you know, stir crazy. So. Anyway, next time maybe we'll do some sortie, I guess, and maybe I'll show you, with any luck, I'll show you killing all 4 notorious monsters. I don't think I showed that on screen yet. I might have done a video on it already, though. You know, these last few videos I feel like they've been kind of crap. It's really because, like, I just don't feel like I have direction. Like, I know that, what was it, Celia? Got my laptop right here. I can go look her name up, get it right. They said they were, like, bedridden and enjoyed my Let's Play, and because it made them feel like they could play 11 without actually playing. So... I don't want to stop, but I need direction. Yeah, Celia. I need direction of like what to show. You know, like my direction in the game is, you know, I'm gonna grind master levels. I'm gonna grind other jobs. I'm gonna grind for my mythic. My mythic progress on Samurai I have not really bitten into. That was another thing I could have done with that 11 million. I could have spent it all on Alexandrites instead, and then felt like I was actually going somewhere with my mythic, but instead I was like, good, Mercil Deegan. But, yeah, I just don't. Like, there's plenty of side quests I can go show off. Like, Sally said they'd like to see side content. And building any ultimate weapon or anything like that, that's all side content. But, you know, that's like a boring, long process that, you know, it's just something you do to get the end result. There's like tons of side quests we have never done that I could show off, but I mean most of them won't have cutscenes. It'll just be like talking to an NPC in a location, and they'll ask us to do something for them, and we go do it, and then they'll be like, "Oh, thanks. Here's, you know, your Ivory Abyssite of side quests, you know, like, or your Viridian, you know, Abyssite of side quests, or here's your 500 gil reward, or." You know, thanks for tickling my balls. Here's your fame chunk. You know, like. I mean, it's still content. It's still something to see. But I don't know. It just doesn't feel. I mean, I guess we could just like start running around and doing all of the quests, and then like. We'd be seeing ones that kind of suck, but we'd also be seeing ones that, like, we might run into some that are actually, like, I don't know, moving or something. Please, 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 dear viewer, if you've watched this far in the video, if you have some direction for me with this Let's Play, like, I'm begging you, I really am. Just, like, let me know what you want to see, okay? Like, don't be afraid to ask for something specific or weird or, like, you know, like, time intensive. You know, like, if you want to see me, like, work on, like, an Empyrean or something, or, like, work on my Mythic, or, you know, do all the side quests in Abyssia, or, like, work on another craft or something, like, I've got 110 cooking, right, like, but I don't have any of the guild items because I find crafting to be insanely boring in this game because it's literally just plug in the ingredients and press the crystal button over and over again. But you know, there's roads down that path that I haven't gone down. Let's see, and obviously I could actually, you can level one craft to 100 and beyond, and then your fishing and your synergy. Fishing can go to 110 with no penalty to anything else, and synergy can go to 80 currently with no penalty to anything. And other than that, though, all your other crafts, you can only raise them as high as 70. And then if you start raising them beyond 70, like if you actually take your guild thing and break their 70 cap and raise them beyond 70, the craft you have at 110 will start going down. So that really sucks, but that's just the size of it. But yeah, if you'd like to see me like switch jobs to like, I don't know, ninja and like try to solo like the Odin high tier battlefield, I guess I'd be down for trying that. If you want to see every high tier battlefield, I guess I could at least try to do them on very easy. Most of them are quite beatable on very easy. If you want to see the rest of Meeble Burrows, if you want to see me go through campaign battle and rank up, if you want to see, I didn't actually grab the Maiden Orb. I thought I grabbed the Maiden Orb. Oh no, okay, that's not stupid. If you want to see, I don't know, if you want me to pursue like a style lock or something, like, really, I'm just asking for this direction because, you know, even though we're done with the narratives, like, I don't want to be done with this Let's Play. It brings me a lot of joy to record this game, and there's still plenty to catalog. You know, as like a, well, you know, a literal video catalog of 11 and the stuff it has to offer. So, you know, if you got ideas for me, please let me know. If you know groups I could go with for like Dynamis Divergence, that would be something I'd be willing to I'd be more than happy to jump in on, because that's the only path left to us to further upgrade our relics. Is we have to either, over the course of 20, is it 20? I guess it would be 40? I have to look it up. I think it was 4.5 months. But either way, it's a really long, involved, like, turn in, I think it's either 500 or 700 job points a week or something like that. So grind our asses off until we turn in 10,000 job points per relic or something. It's just easier to go to Dynamis Divergence, but I don't have a group for it. I still haven't actually set foot inside it either. there's old content too still that I haven't actually set foot inside of, like there's Delve and Vagary and Sinister Reign. There's Legion and there's I guess the Rune Fencer and Geomancer artifact quests. But yeah, just, you know, ideas, please. Like, tell me what you want to see. I really wish they could get rid of the RMTs that sell leveling as well. I feel like it not only cheapens the accomplishment of individuals like me, but like it there's this like recursive feedback loop where people buy gil from the RMTs to pay the RMTs to level them. It's a tad strange to think about. Towards Amp Choo Choo just didn't want to. For shame, for shame. Got him. Don't you love that little heart-shaped window just above her butt? That's also technically an arrow pointing down to her butt. I do. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have a great day. And, I'll see you again next time.